Thank you, bro. I forgot which of my DTs. Oh, my will is out. Shit, that's not good. All right.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Let's get Bryce Young back up to number one in MVP races.
To the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff.
Get a run back underneath our belt.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall.
Come here.
The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception.
So Princely.
The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Here's Wilson. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
The second
8 out of that completion. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Where's AR? 12 at? We started before he signed, before Russell Wilson. That's tough.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 23, here's the second down and 6.
Second down and 6.
On the draw, this is Davis. And he stopped.
Russell scared to throw the rock?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Of course, Pat Freer moved. Of course, Pat Freer moved.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with a game this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point.
I got to go good defense.
The score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily...
Oh, Alex Highsmith is on him?
But that'll help my team.
Oh, no, he's playing the zone.
Steeler defense.
Oh, so that's easy pickings on... Oh, man.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths
Joey
of this
Porter's
team.
on him.
They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Joey's not that fast.
To the 40-yard line before being corralled.
He is, but
able to pick up the first with his legs. They'll run right here with Brooks. Well, he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers at 11-3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them.
look at Patrick. He came in there. Amazing.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Ready?
Here is Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, Young loses it.
Oh yeah!
Look at the big
Oh yeah!
Much like a quarterback have to be aware of protecting the football as well.
Yo, I was trying to slide and then he let me slide.
Fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So Mitch Pearson picked it up. I think he's the old lineman.
Following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Okay.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Young working out of the gun. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Wait, let me see something. Okay, so 2 for 33. So when Mitch McPherson picked it up, it didn't count as anything. It just basically counted as a 33-yard rush for Bryce. Oh, not 33 yards, but okay.
There to make the grab. And the Panthers respond to the live touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh my God, that's DK. Like, how the hell did he wind up that open? He's supposed to be double.
Big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Wilson. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they can't bring him down. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Johnson going to take this down just short of the goal. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run here with a rookie. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, he bowls over him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard. 8 carries, 68 yards.
Well, we know they clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Ready.
Young. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The veteran receiver Douglas able to break that one up. You look at the Steeler defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. And nothing doing on that one.
Of course, we're going to go hold them.
Flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
10 black.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going
I already knew it was a man blitz. Fucking middle was off. I knew it was a man blitz. I seen no safety over the top.
Let's take it at around the 40. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Can't do
Second
nothing to
quarter
stop this
action from
fucking team
Pittsburgh.
right
It
now.
is the Steelers in control of the football. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Hell no. Hell no. All right, good defense. Good defense, Jace. Man, listen.
So on 4th down, the Steelers going to bring in Braden Mann to punt. And he'll get this away.
Let it go, let it drop, let it drop. Yep.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season.
45, wide, shot, 17.
Now here's Young.
Come on, T-Mac.
Good
What the
coverage there.
fuck?
Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yes, cut.
Young off the play fake.
It's
Caught McMillan with it.
way to make up for it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Ready. Set.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh,
Early down stuff's a
God.
in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And his pass incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Set. Hunt. Ready.
Young now. He'll try and do this himself. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Red. 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
That's another Panthers first down.
Come on.
2
Set.
yards on the play.
Yellow. 22.
First down.
A give up the middle. Hubbard fighting through it. He's got space. Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Set.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind
Yo,
the line of scrimmage.
Billis is blitzing like damn near every fucking play. Hold on.
Coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And he hits the upright, but it
Oh, let's go.
turns in anyway.
That's so
Plenty of
low-key.
distance there as he banks it in. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 13-10. Distance wasn't the problem, but he did need some help from the right upright, and he got it. A little kiss and in.
Yeah, unfortunately caught on the inside of the upright, and that pushed it through. This isn't like a baseball foul pole where you hit any part of it and it counts. It's got to go through the post. If he hits it on the outside, that's no good.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Right back to Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Pressure on there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. A short one there to Fryermuth. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll find Metcalf.
Good job.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A short one there to Fryermuth. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
He'll try and do this himself. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
The RPO will keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, Just keep it at the feet of
I
your
need to get
intended
it.
receiver so that no one can
A little
pick it
more time
off,
left.
right? You don't have the
Oh,
ball tipped up in the air.
he
And
can hit a
come back and try
59-yarder.
to
I know
get
he
the first
could.
down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
T-Mac is injured, bro.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
That was Peyton Wilson, too. I know that was Peyton Wilson who just...
26-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Oh! I seen them, but they didn't even let me react. Like, they would have just... I pressed triangle. They would have let me jump. That could have been a pick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
It's fucking... It's good defense, bro.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Let's go now.
Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Like, it's like everybody hit sticking. We all trying.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up the first down.
And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Panthers.
Now Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 more yards. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Ready.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And hold
Who
on here,
injured
'cause
that?
on that last run, it looks like
Yo.
we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And we'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly
Hey,
in and
hold
out
me,
of
bro.
the zone
Everybody
and run
getting
a bunch more
injured.
plays.
This is 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll try to throw now. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Hubbard. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Out of the gun. And hit behind the line. He lost
This dude got touched by TJ.
Fortunately, a Panther
Immediate
was able to
fumble.
get on this.
Holy
Carolina
shit.
keeps the ball.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
Throwing, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Good.
He certainly did his best to find something on that
Okay,
run,
I don't
but
know
it just
what to
wasn't
do.
enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the
This
sack
fucking
and getting back
defense,
to the line
bro.
of scrimmage. That one certainly could
Niggas
have ended
get
up
injured
worse.
left and right.
Come on, set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And his kick is indeed good. And that will give him disadvantage now back down to
All I could do is literally run with Bryce.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin.
10 for 15. 8, 16. 20. 21.
In the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's 3rd and 10.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Now Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Taking it about the 36. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now Young. Incomplete.
Oh my gosh, another.
Down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Young will set to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Thank you, Will.
At the 10.
Thank you,
And
Will.
he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for Carolina. 57 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Young will hold on to it. On his own read, a handoff here to Brooks. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Ready.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Set.
Young to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Ready.
Now Young on fourth down. And he's
Let's go. I thought he dropped the shit.
Panthers. Xavier Legette there to make the grab. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
And Young's going to throw for this. Now he'll take this and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Steelers set to take the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Looking to put a drive together. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
What the fuck is that?
It really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
To throw is Wilson. Pass into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he's got
Let's go.
wide open, complete. And
Oh,
good job
thank
defensively. They
God.
stopped him short
That
of the
pass
first
brought him
at
up.
the 32.
In punt formation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 41-yard punt, but just another 31 following the run back. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the
Who's
mission.
out there?
They
That's
forced
Joey.
the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Oh.
Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Young going to give to Brooks. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
On the set.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
White, set, ready. Blue, 30, set.
Here is Young.
PI, hello?
Man open, but he
I'm
missed
down
it,
in the
and
fourth,
it's
so I could
second
go
and
for it,
4.
but it's like, fuck,
At the end of the
bro.
day, they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Red, cycle.
There we go.
Ready.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before he gets
Who's injured now? Oh, I thought it was one of my guys. I was about to say, calm the fuck on.
Here, slow to get up. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now here's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle with Brooks here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Six to go.
Play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he loses the football the second time.
Yo.
Could have been a costly
That's their
mistake,
3rd,
but as it
4th
turns
fumble.
out, they keep possession.
This game.
Give away these types of opportunities in the red
Doing a
zone.
regular thing like this,
I'm
a
sure
one on the
that was
fucking
flashing through his
pickup.
brain as
Come
the
on.
ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him,
Fucking
able to get
ass
picked up by his
team.
team. Fumble
Who injured
recovered.
now?
They still have
Oh.
an opportunity deep in the
2
red
people
zone.
got injured at the
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Ready.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I just hit the
So
field
the
goal.
field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his
I take the
kick is
field goal.
good.
Fuck it.
And in the 4th quarter,
Try to get a
this
stop.
game is tied.
But if I ain't take that field goal, I ain't get that fucking tutty. Would have been an issue. Also, that should have been, that should be the, get that field goal. My kicker should definitely have some upgrades for his season goal.
And force the field goal attempt that went through.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Yeah! I was over there working. Let's go, Nick. I was over there working. It was a shared sack, but fuck it.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Wilson throws left side at Wells.
All right.
He is taken down
Good shit, y'all. Come on.
Short gain of 2.
brings up
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the
Now give me
defense.
the
They played that very well because it was a drag
bad
route,
default.
and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked
Where's the
straight
zone
across the
pass?
field.
Nobody
He was
should.
hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive
Absolutely
line.
nobody
But
should be
once he
open
made the
here.
catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Wilson. Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
Yeah.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards.
Let's go defense.
And that'll bring up
That
fourth
offense, we need to
down.
lock in.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, did they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot?
And the ball is knocked down.
Yo, bro, what the
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in
Oh,
position to win the
my
game.
goodness,
Leave no
man.
time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They
Start hitting that team.
I mean, they had it all
How is that
set up.
middle completely open?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
First down carry here for Johnson. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's Wilson to throw. Screen play, Johnson. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
They gonna go for that QB rush watch.
So the Steelers
Oh,
with
no.
the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson.
I was about to say, let him score. At this point, let him score. I didn't want to waste a fucking another timeout after he got the first. Oh my god, bro. Bro, this is the shit I'm, bro. Hold on, let me. 15 for 23, 12. Alright, cool. Bro, look at this shit. 2, 3, 4, 5 forced fumbles. 5 forced fumbles, bro. Like,
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
oh man.
A good move. And he won't quite make it to the
5
25.
forced fucking fumbles, bro.
And the Panthers down by 7. A minute 13 to play.
Oh, D going crazy.
Touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young to throw.
Like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? None of my buttons popped up. And they even let me. Oh, man. Oh, man, bro.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Like, this could possibly be a tutty.
Here's Young.
Oh, Bill would have had him. Bill had him beat.
Hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They've got one chance left to keep this
It might be game, bro. It might be scary hours. Might be spooky hours.
And remember what's worked. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Oh, my fucking goodness, bro. Oh, my fucking goodness, bro.
Wilson wants to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
The fucking shit glitched on me. Oh, my fucking goodness, bro. Dude was open. And then it, oh, my fucking goodness, bro.
Wilson to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
It's over, though. Like, unless they miss this field goal, it's over.
Timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's Chris Boswell, and they're not missing.
Boswell's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated,
See what happened, bro? You wanted me to lose that first game? Or so you can have that first seed, and now I'm on a 2-game lose streak. 17 yards per. Nah, bro. It's over.
They need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly.
They got my backup lineman as one of my tight ends.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brooks. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds.
Hey. Okay, at this point.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say he'll spot it right in midfield.
Oh! Fucking A, bro.
Typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really
fucking A, bro.
that they dialed up worked.
If you wanted me to lose that first one and see what happened, 17 for 28.
That wasn't a
fucking
blast for them at all.
12,
And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they
22,
all think they're prepared. But executing and
30,
stopping
32
teams,
rushes
that's another matter entirely.
on this team, man.
So for the Steelers, the win moves them to
102
8-7
yards
now
between
on the
these two.
year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans
102 plus
Saints.
43.
Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as
145
they
rushing
fall
yards in
now
total.
to 11-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
Four.
at home next week.
Oh, man, bro. Their defense is going crazy. T-Mac got fucking injured. Mitch got injured. Hey, yeah, I'm probably dropped to number 4 at this point. All because I was on a win streak and, Meat Boy 127 sat there and prayed on my downfall. So now that's where I'm at. I'm the fucking downfall. Bryce, did you at least move up? All right, at least you went back up to number 1. At least something good came out this fucking game. OPOY, Bryce, Will, EPOY. Homeboy got injured too. Offensive rookie. Mitch, defensive rookie. Okay, Tremaine, you okay? Best QB, Bryce. Running back, Juba. Here, Will number 2. O line, D line, linebacker, DB, kicker. Oh my fucking! Wait, I passed Josh Allen, which means did Josh Allen just play? Let me see if the Bills played their game because they did. Oh, they ain't play yet. Ah, Josh Allen might pass me again. Oh well, yeah, it's been real. I lose again because Malik wanted me to.